Alright, we have two types of summary, which are prose and note summary. Therefore, summary is simply explaining an idea in a short form. Explaining an idea in a short form. You are giving for example, you are given a long story. Then they've asked you to summarize it, which means you must break it down into a short story. Right. So now it is very, very, very important whereby you know that we do have types of summary, which are prose and also note summary. So prose summary, we just write it in one paragraph. Then note summary, we write just points. So now the difference between the two is this. Okay. So the main reason why I'm doing this video is that someone requested it. Okay, so feel free to even request more. Alright, so now we have prose and note. You've seen? So prose summary, you just have to write it in one paragraph. Alright, then now the note summary, you just have to write in points. You'll be given 20 points, 20 lines. Alright, so now the way it is here, the question is, how is the question asked? How can you know that this is a prose and also a note summary? So questions, they ask in this way. So for a prose summary, they'll even give you the word what limit. They'll say in about let me say 120 words. Okay. Summarize. Okay. Say summarize the importance, okay, of personal hygiene, Alright, so in about 120 words, summarize the importance of personal hygiene. So in prose summary, you'll be even given the words. You must not exceed this 120 words. Alright, so now prose summary, you'll be given the word limit. Now for the part of the note summary, in the note summary, you won't be given the word limit. So here you'll be just given points. That's the difference you have seen. I hope you have gotten it. Thank you. Alright, so point number one, which you must consider when answering summary. So number one, you must make sure that you read and understand. So if I say read and understand, I'm simply referring to the type of question. Alright, so the question. So we have two types of questions. Alright, we have two types of questions. Even the summary which you are going to write tomorrow, which you are going to find in English paper 2 tomorrow, it will have one side. So altogether there are two, but in each and every year of examination, one always comes. Alright, so now question. If I say question, read and understand the question, you must know that if I say read and understand, you must know that we have two types of questions. There's what you call one-sided question. There's what you call one-sided question, and also there's what you call two-sided question. Okay, there's what you call one-sided question and two-sided question. So one-sided question, whereby they'll just ask you to focus on one thing. Then this two-sided, you'll be focusing on two things. Okay, so now like this, let me try to give an example so that you get the flow. Otherwise, this is very essential. So now, like what I wrote, say, okay, in about let me say in about 90 words. Okay, summarize. Okay, the importance of let me say of having breakfast. You have seen? So summarize the importance of what? Having breakfast. So if you check here in this question, you just have to focus on what? This part, the breakfast part. You are just writing points on one side. So your points should just focus on what? On breakfast. All right, this is what you call a one-sided question. Now a two-sided question may look like this. In about 90 words, summarize the importance of having supper, having breakfast and supper. You have seen? So here I have breakfast and supper. So this is what you call a two-guided question. So you have to give points for the breakfast, and also you have to give out what points for the importance of having supper. The points for the importance of having breakfast, and also points for the importance of having supper. So this is one-sided, and this is what? Two-sided. All right. So this is what it means here. And mind you, when getting points, make sure tomorrow you go with the what? With the pencil. You must go with a well-sharpened pencil, and you should look for at least 20 points in the question. So now, with the way you'll be looking at points, you should go with the pencil there. Now you'll be underlining the points from the story which you'll be given. You'll be underlining with the pencil. You should be underlining the points with the pencil. All right. So, like for example, this is my point. Underline it. Okay. Then now I'll even indicate with my pencil saying this is point 1. So now after indicating all the points, now you will join them. You start joining the points whereby, oh, this one is talking about this one, they are talking about one and the same thing. You join them. So now concerning the part of the joining of the points, make sure that you join the points using what? Conjunction words, or rather connecting words. All right, you must use conjunctional. You must use conjunction words or connecting words. Words such as, if you want to give out the first point, you can say firstly. I've seen. So upon just writing the conjunctional word, so a punctuation which must follow, it's what? It's a comma. So firstly, comma. Then if you want to give out the second point, you can say secondly, comma. So after just mentioning the conjunctional word, what must follow? It's a comma. So firstly, secondly, okay, you can say, okay, further, okay, furthermore. So these are conjunction words. Furthermore, moreover, in addition, therefore, conjunction words. And also and also are also conjunction words, because they can balance, referring to two things at once, Peter and John. Okay, so and it's a conjunction word as well. So now, but when you use and, don't put a comma. Don't say don't write and comma. So when you're using also and, just write the 2 points at once. You can say cholera and so. Okay. Then point number 3, which you must consider very much, is the issue of what? Punctuations. Listen. In each and every summary must just have 3 punctuations. 3 punctuations. In your summary, there must not be a question mark. There must not be an exclamation mark, or rather speech marks. No. So in a summary writing, only 3 punctuations are very much important, and which are a full stop, a comma, and a capital letter. You've seen? So these are the 3 main punctuations whereby the marker will be expecting from your summary. So a full stop, a comma, and a capital letter. Remember, when starting a sentence, start with a capital letter. Then upon ending the sentence, you put a full stop. Then the next sentence should start with a what? With a capital letter. Separating comma, similar if you are separating mango, comma, oranges. Yeah. So that's the way it is. So 3 punctuations are very much important. Take note. Then the other key thing which you must take note before entering the exam room is this. The tenses. You must also understand the tenses. So the tenses, we have 2 parts. We have the present and also the past. If the question is being asked in past tense, your summary should be written in what? In past tense. If your question is asking you to write in present tense, make sure that you write your summary in what? In past tense. So now, how do you know? Like for example, they say summarize. Okay, I'll just do this. Summarize. Okay, what causes cholera? Okay, summarize what causes. Summarize what causes. So the verb here, causes, it's in what? In present tense. What causes? What causes? So summarize what causes cholera. This simply means that your summary should be in what? In present tense. You should write your summary in what? In present tense, because the question itself, it's in what? In present. Summarize what causes. So if the question was like, summarize, okay, summarized what had caused, okay, or what caused cholera, right? Or what caused, okay, cholera. Then you write in what? In past tense. Your summary should be presented in past tense. All right. So that's the way it is. Then now the other key thing which you must also indicate, which is very, 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 very important. Number 1, number 5, not number 1. All right. So the other key thing, you must also, when you are done writing, you must also indicate the number of words. You should also indicate the number of words. So when you are done writing your summary, make sure that you count the number of words that you indicate the number of words at the corner of your summary. Like for example, this is my summary. So you indicate even here, you can say 120 words at the last. So count. I hope we all know how to count. Okay, you first count the number of words in the first line, then now you count the number of lines you have written, then you do multiply. So the number of words in the first line and the number of lines which you have written, then you multiply. Then that's how we count. All right. So now that's the way it is. Then okay, so the number of words should be indicated, the tenses, okay, punctuations, okay, conjunction words, and also the question, understanding the question very well. All right. Then lastly, do not add your own. You must stick to the question. In short, stick to the question. Stick to the question. Don't come up with your own thoughts or ideas. All right. If you're talking about cholera, focus on cholera. Avoid putting something else. HIV, what? No. Cholera, it's a waterborne disease. Now you are talking about STIs, which means you are going out of the topic. All right. So these are some of the important things whereby they are very much important. You must consider whenever you are handling summary writing. Okay, thank you very much.